Welcome back to Wave of Dalker. Got another series preview coming at you live. Shut up. Orioles take on the Boston Red Sox from Tuesday the 9th to Thursday the 11th. I'm recording this during Game 3 of the Pirates series, so most of my quips and blah blahs about the team right now are going to be based on the first two games of the Pirates series and prior. But yeah, Orioles will take on Red Sox in Fenway for their home opener. It'll be Burns, Irvin, Grayson versus Bayo, Pivetta, and Cutter Crawford. Some little tidbits on the Orioles starters for the series. Corbin Burns had a bit of a rough start against Kansas City. Allowed 2 earned runs over 5 2/3, no decision, which is good for him, keeping that 1-0 record. But we know he's capable of much more. He had a fantastic first start against Anaheim. And, it's early in the season. We're still working out the kinks. He's playing for an American League team now, which really has no impact on anything since they don't even bat anymore. I'm just saying stuff. But, he's still working out the kinks, and his stuff still looked nasty. He only struck out 3 batters, but he was able to limit the damage. Only two earned runs against a blue pappy young Kansas City team, so I'm not really worried about it. And looking for a bounce back game against Boston. Cole Irvin did not have the greatest start, allowing 4 earned runs to the bloop ball Royals. That was really annoying. They kept getting little bloopers into right field, and that was terrible over 5 innings. Also no decision. Lucked out with that. I think that was the McCann walk-off game. Yes, that was the McCann walk-off game. That game was awful. I hated watching that game. Was it McCann? Yes. It was Wednesday. Because Corbin was Wednesday. No, it was Corbin Burns on Wednesday for the walk-off. I forget. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. But Cole Irvin had a rough start. Blah, 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 blah. Blue ball Royals. No decision. Whatever. Grayson Rodriguez, though, did have a fantastic start. 2-0, averaging 8 Ks per start, going deep in the games. Stuff is nasty. He's looking great. I'm really happy for Grayson. He's really pulling it together. Young guy, like I said, dark horse Cy Young. I'm going to keep saying that. He's doing his thing. He's looking good. Fastball's looking really great. His changeup's really nice. He's just doing his thing. I love it. I love Grayson. Gas him up. He's looking fantastic. He had a bit of a problem with the homer, but you know what? It's early in the season, and I'm not really going to lose any sleep over that. He's looking fantastic. I like our rotation a lot right now. And it'll be even better once we get Bradish and John Means back, whenever that may be. As for the Red Sox starters, Brian Bayo, interesting start to the season, 1-0, allowing 6 earned runs over 10 innings. Already allowed 3 homers, similar to Grayson, I think. He has nasty stuff, and he's definitely, looked at as one of the Sox, young, bright stars in that rotation. They really like him. He was their opening day starter. I like him a lot, too. I think he has really cool stuff. He is super young, which is dope. He's got nasty stuff, and it's really cool to see. I guess it's not really cool to see. As a fan of baseball, it's cool to see the Red Sox, have an ace again after losing Chris Sale and, after losing, having the Rick Porcellos of the past. Just like a nice young stud on the mound is pretty cool. But, hopefully we tear him up. I think we did pretty good against him last year. Nick Pivetta, the Game 2 starter, has had an excellent start to his year. 1-0, .82 ERA, which is crazy, averaging about 7 strikeouts per start. Limiting walks. Good stuff from the 31-year-old so far. The Red Sox rotation looks a little formidable, even after losing Sale, which is, I don't like that. I feel like the rotations in the AL East are pretty stacked. Like Boston has, these young guys looking pretty. I mean, McPivetta's not really young, but Cutter Crawford's young. Yankees have, Garrett Cole and I guess Carlos Rodon. And the Yankees rotation isn't that good, but the Blue Jays have always been looked at for their rotation. Tampa Bay looked at it for their rotation a bunch. And the Orioles, of course, I think have a pretty fantastic rotation. It's scary times in the AL East, the most competitive division in baseball. Whatever. Focus on Cutter Crawford. Cutter Crawford also, he's been cutting batters up so far. I like that little joke I wrote in there. 10 2/3 innings, allowing only 1 earned run, averaging 6 strikeouts per start so far. Like I said, Sox rotation's a little spooky. The Sox like cut. Cutter Crawford. He actually was pretty good against us last year. I remember that. Oh, God. Gunnar, come on. But yeah, this should be a fun series. It'll be nice, get our first dip into the divisional matchup so far this season. Just see how, test the waters for the AL East. Red Sox did finish last place last season, but I think they still were over 500, which is just ridiculous. A lot of roster turnover in the past few years. Devers is the only dude left, I feel like, from the 2018 team. I might be making that up, but that just feels right. Tristan Cassis, kind of looked at as I think he was Rookie of the Year runner-up last season in the AL. They're a younger team. They've definitely it's a lot of roster turnover, but they're shifting to a more younger regime, which is what you always want to do. But the Orioles offense has been a little stagnant since the season opener against the Angels. We put up 10 plus runs in the first 2 games. I don't think we've put up over like 6 runs in the last. I don't think we put up over 6 runs in the Royals series, off the top of my head. And we didn't put up over. I don't know. Actually, we might put up over 6 runs in the first. I don't know. The offense just seems a little dead right now, and it sucks. We have guys like Austin Hayes, Jorge Mateo. Like, he's not really slumping, but he's just like, there's better bats in the system. Tony Kemp is taking meaningful at bats in game 2 when we were down. Like, it's just, I think we're in a really tough spot, and it sucks to see a lot of these guys in Norfolk, hitting the cover off the ball. Heston Kjerstad has like 50 RBIs in 2 games. Like, it's just like, come on. Like, I really hope that we see some of these young guys up sooner rather than later, because I really feel like it'll be a good boost. Because, like, obviously, the division isn't won in April, but it'll be nice to, just get some life into the dugout, because it just sucks seeing these guys ground out a bunch, fly out a bunch. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think we can, I would be happy to see, Heston Kjerstad up, or Kyle Stowers up, Jackson Holiday up. I think we need something soon. So, Mike Elias, if you're watching this, please get these guys up here. But that's all I got for the series preview. Looking forward to the series. Finally, some divisional matchups. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.